$2.5 million nightmare property in Sydney. What? It's next to Hyde Park. It can't be. It lost nearly 200 grand. I'll show you. How's this data for 2-bedroom units in Sydney? The 5-year median price trend is massively on the slide, and the last 12 months has gone negative 6%. And this property, which looks absolutely unbelievable, made a loss. 9 years ago, it was 2.5, just sold for 2.3, negative 185 grand, or negative 0.8% every year for the last 9 years. And you're in an absolute tier 1 location in Sydney. And I've reviewed properties here before, right next to the Opera House, and they've also made a loss. And just look at all the negative growth over 1, 3, 5, 10 years. It's nothing short of horrible. Negative 11, negative nearly 20, negative 15%. And then in addition to all of that, 25% of the apartments sell at a loss. You have so much competing supply. This is the last 3 months of sales transactions in Sydney CBD, up to $5 million, minimum $1.5 million. Now, obviously not all of them have sold at a loss, but this one actually did. But most people don't bake in the opportunity cost and what they actually missed out on. So let's just say instead of buying that apartment 9 years ago, you spent $2.5 million on the Gold Coast. It went up by a very modest 7%, which is the national average. That thing now would be worth $4.6 million. But you don't have 4.6. You've only got 2.3. I think with that kind of money, there are way better options, and the fundamentals on the Gold Coast just work much better. Couple of reasons why. 380,000 more people are going to be moving to the Gold Coast, pushing it to over 1 million. The projected population growth in certain pockets on the Gold Coast is absolutely insane. And these huge economic and employment precincts all around the Gold Coast. But the biggest thing is you're so landlocked on the Gold Coast. So to the east, you have the beach. To the west, you have the hinterland. You've essentially only got this corridor to try and develop in. So if you're a local or interstate investor and looking at getting into the property market on the Gold Coast, make sure you fill out the free buyer assessment. I'll tell you which suburbs that you can get into for your price point and which assets to target.